I would say clean and sort. Go through the things you already have and look at things that have dual purpose. If you have electric can opener, but you don't have a hand can opener, that's something you need to buy. Whenever you're replacing something, look at things that have dual purposes. Look at things that, make sure flashlight batteries have been replaced. Look at those things that you already have and how to upgrade, how to make them more usable and practical before buying anything. And then I think for many people, they just need to learn how to cook again. We have become a society where eating out or buying pre-prepared foods is a way of life. And learning to cook some of the basic grains and beans. And you know, you may think beans and rice and make fun of it, but beans and rice have sustained people for a lot of generations, and it's a very healthy option. But those are things you just don't learn overnight. So I think maybe approach it like camping without all the bells and whistles, but start investing in some things that have dual purpose and things that if you were camping that you might be able to use. And for families, that would be a great way to kind of shift into a little more prepared lifestyle, because anything you're going to be using for camping, like a portable stove or the tent or the sleeping bags, you might also need in an emergency.
I also add, like with gardening, it's something you need to start now. You know, don't
True.
wait till an emergency happens and then think, okay, all of a sudden I'm going to start gardening now. It's something you have to build up experience and time, and I'd say start small, just with a small area. Don't try to take on an acre of ground or something, and just grow a few things, and then as you get more experience and you get the hang of it more and you get to enjoy it, then you're going to want to expand over time. But just take kind of small bites. Don't try to do it all at once. And as Glenn was saying, also just simple things like, you know, next time the grocery store has a special on canned goods, buy extra of them, stock up, and put them away, and gradually, so it's not a big expense at one time. You're just taking a little bit here, a little bit there, and gradually you're building up a stockpile.
And you know, we wouldn't have even been having this conversation a generation ago, because people live that way. It's just been in recent years that we've come so far away, that we're so dependent as a society. So again, I want to emphasize, it's not about an event. It's not like a doom and gloom. The end of the world is coming. We don't know, but it's practical living, and it's like the chances that we could have some sort of a natural disaster or an emergency situation, I mean, they're all around us. And for me to think that it won't happen to me is really the gamble. Very likely there will be a situation where I could use some of those emergency supplies. And if it's not for emergency, then I'll just incorporate them in our everyday life.
When they first hear about it and they first think about it, it seems like it's overwhelming to them. And I think they have to realize, just take small steps and just work it out persistently, taking each week, set a goal. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to have some water stored up, I'm going to have a little food stored up, or whatever it may be, or making plans. And so it's not overwhelming. Just take little steps, and then as time goes on, you'll be amazed how fast you can be prepared.